I don't recommend any Muslim marry a non-Muslim. This will really piss a lot of people off. But that's the point. See, we're not compatible with non-Muslims. I'm being frank. Maybe a Hindu could marry a Christian or Buddhist and they're fine with each other. We are not compatible with them. As a man or as a woman, you are always going to have cognitive dissonance. You're going to have conflict of interest. On top of that, okay, basic thing. The Muslim concept of hygiene is actually unmatched. You won't find it in white people, you won't find it in black people, you won't find it in Asians. If a Muslim is really doing it properly, that means showering daily once or twice, going for pee pee and poo poo and keeping themselves clean, shaving armpits, shaving pubes, shaving ass hair, that is completely non-existent. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I was with a white woman when I was in Dubai, and she was a great woman. But then she would repeatedly start questioning things about her own religion. She would attack her own religion. She had a picture of her God, that is Jesus, on her phone. But then I find Christianity stupid, this and that. That was fine. Then she would start prying into my business. You know why? I don't like Muslims really much. Not directly, but indirectly. Then she would say, what's the point of this praying? You're wasting your time. Actually, once I said this, I waste 40 minutes of my time going for that Isha prayer. And then she went, yeah. That's when Anderson, I'm against a secret enemy. Now, the thing is, the prayer puts you in a disciplinary path. It puts you, like, it values time and cleanliness. That's already there in the Islamic books. That's why I really like to do it. Somebody else, he wouldn't mind if he urinated in his pants, shat his pants, had sex, and then he put his thing in his pants and then walks away without shower. But the prayer keeps you clean. She had a problem with music. Why are Muslims not listening to music? You know how they're mind washing Muslims? You know what music does to the brain, gives you all this and that? Okay, everything aside, I don't want this preaching. Yes, you listen. No need to go and attack. Let's say if football has a set of rules, don't try to break the rules and then call it football. Same with basketball, right? Then she would keep on saying a lot of things, like attacking. I don't like this. I don't want to take, what I could say, a mahar, like dowry. I don't want to take any dowry. She didn't want to do this and that. She didn't have a father to sign her off. All that is fine. She has all those problems. Cleanliness, you will be, I guaranteedly tell you, you will not get 100% that cleanliness that a Muslim is supposed to have out of a non-Muslim. Always, I'm not hating on anybody. It just, by a long shot, and this is one thing that attracted me to the religion. I like cleanliness. I like to keep my house clean. I like to keep my toilet clean. I like to keep my kitchen clean, everything fragrant and smell. And I'm knowing that a lot of people, they're failing miserably in it, especially people of certain nationalities and backgrounds. They really, even after being Muslim, they're living in stinky houses. They never clean. I don't like unclean persons. You could be anything. You could be Buddhist. You could be anything. If somebody's unclean, they're smelly, their house is dirty, their lifestyle is bad, and they don't care about it, then please, I don't want to. I don't want to be around such a person. Then she would clean maybe the house, the rim of the toilet, she would never touch it. I don't know what an entitled princess that is. And the water would turn black. So how could I have a splashback from that water? Yeah, it's disgusting. Now all this is aside, she said, I don't like this and about that, which is fine. I put her at a distance. Cleanliness with eating food is what really pissed me off. She had this menstrual cup or something. She would boil it in a pot to sanitize it and then make tea in it and then bring that to me. I found that sort of disgusting. Now she wouldn't take it any other way. Do it any other way. Boil it somewhere else. Was a lovely woman, but you could see that there is a huge difference between a Muslim person and a non-Muslim person. She would boil menstrual cup in that pot, and then she would ask to make tea in it or boil eggs in it. And then one day she brought Polish chicken from Viva at the Sharjah Cornish, and it's sort of, I don't know. I didn't trust Polish chicken. To be frank, it wasn't halal or something. I couldn't finish it, even though she cooks good. It wasn't in my heart to finish it. I just felt that really, I don't know how. Maybe like the blood is still in there or what. And yeah, there was some water leaking. She sort of undercooked it, but because it was my woman, I ate it. Now all that is fine. Okay, she has a problem with Muslims, which is fine. Okay, you could have a problem. You can agree to disagree. Everybody's okay with it. But then she would repeatedly try to take me away from it. Why this, why that? Don't you think this is silly? Don't you think this is bad? And by the way, this is a woman doing. Imagine what a man would do to a woman. And sometimes they even use sex to lure you. Okay, a woman knows a man is weakest and most compliant during sex, and I already have that video down somewhere. It was a Sean Ryan's interview with a Russian spy, female spy, which you can already see. And lo and behold, okay, all this was fine. She had every other god's photo in the house, which I didn't approve of, but I just let go. The day these photos came in my house, I don't know, the luck turned. The work dried up. Seriously, the work dried up. These things are cursed by certain things. I don't know. Or they have a different way, I don't know, a different story that I don't belong in. Things changed when these come to your house. I'm going to be very honest. The house felt a bit tense, cursed, and she had seven yowling cats non-stop. 2 a.m. in the night, 3 a.m. in the night, 12 a.m. In the night, 8 a.m. in the morning. The whole cleanliness thing is completely lacking in her and certain non-Muslims. Be frank, a lot of white people are clean, but because she was a hippie, she was a pet lover, I could taste poop in my mouth while I was sleeping. I couldn't take it. Lo and behold, listening to a lot of superstitious stuff. Women listen to a lot of blogs and this and that, offbeat guys, and they religiously follow it. Every woman, or a great deal of women, they follow it. Now this is where it gets worse. They start getting into blind faith. They start getting superstitious, and lo and behold, this is destroying her own life. Difficult time happens, a Muslim person says, okay, this must be a test, this must be a test, and this woman is riddled by tests. Laptop breaks down, job offer turns away, things suddenly fall from the cupboard because she didn't put it right. Her cat would knock it down, things would break around the house, her laptop, software issues would show up, one after the other. A Muslim person, or at least a person that is of a positive mindset, glass half full, or somebody with a positive outlook would say, yeah, this thing happened, it's bad, I'm gonna go through it's another hurdle, it's another detour. No, me, I am the one doing the sabotage. I'm the one hacking her laptop. I'm fixing secret cameras around the house to broadcast her naked to other friends. Why would I do that to my own woman? Then I would knock shampoo down the house because because I want her out of the house. Or I actually told her, look, I'm not going to marry a non-Muslim. Seriously, I know. I understood. The whole game is to take me away from the religion. Okay. Everything is fine. All love is fine. She even brought a prayer mat when she moved into the house. Then she's casually trying to be the enemy, casually trying to take me away, casually trying to distract me. But I see being there, and I really feel pity on most of these non-Muslims, to be frank. Hygienically, it's a horror for a Muslim person. Hygienically. Even if a clean, spotless house in a non-Muslim home exists, toilet habits, eating habits, there's something amiss there. Okay, I can't take it. I can't put that morsel in my mouth if I see stuff like that. I can't go to defecate in the toilet like that. Cat litter is in the toilet and it's smelling. Toilet isn't clean. Entitled behavior. So that's the whole reason I suggest, what, Muslims and non-Muslims should never get married. We're not made for each other. The way we look at life, it's not the same. We are not the same people, to be frank. And okay, I do agree to the same thing. Muslims are, again, not compatible to the West. Same reason. In the West, it's fine maybe. Muslims are not even compatible in India. Urinating on the street is fine in India. Then taking the same hand, preparing food. How could a Muslim take it? Come on, man.